Wow, I've climbed up to cloud base, nearly 8,000 feet, which is what our starting height limit is. Just keeping a good eye out for other gliders in front of us. Alright, I think I'm going to make a start. Got Derek here beside me, he's a very good pilot. We need to be under 8,000 feet and we need to be less than 90 knots starting speed, so I'll come through here quite slowly. We're punching into wind a bit here too, so that will help. Right, now we're heading south through all this convergency stuff. Interesting where Derek's going. I would have gone closer to the low stuff over there, but there's also daggy bits down here, so maybe that's a better idea. It's in the way. I really want to go that way. There we go, he's turning anyway. Wow, I have no idea what I'm doing really. We've got quite big cloud convergency things happening in front of us. I just wish I knew what I was doing a bit more. I think I'll just continue climbing as I go along here as far as I can. And then we'll be up into the cloud base and we'll try and stay at cloud base. Well, I kind of balls this up, come into this valley, and I have got too low. It wasn't able to stay up. Too low to go onto the hills behind. So now I'm just punching forward and hoping to find a thermal with some landings down here underneath me. This is not going well. Not going to plan, but if I can find a good thermal along here, there's a line of clouds here. If I can get a climb, it might not all be lost. I just want to make sure I can put it down somewhere safe if needed. I just haven't been able to stay up it in the convergences, which is essential really. Now I need to find these airstrips here. There's one just up here, so that's good. Come on, there's got to be a climb along here somewhere. Hills, a bit of sun, not quite enough, but this might do. All is not lost. We can just keep climbing in this for a bit. We'll be back in the game. Not going to help my speed though, jeepers. Only 7 knots of wind here. That is part of the problem. I think the ridges haven't been working as I expected, and the convergences are very big. It's hard to find where you should be under them. Anyway, I'm just going to focus on this thermal. I just can't believe we didn't find anything under all these clouds. This feels good. Let's do a couple of turns here. Just got to get up out of the valley. That was obviously the wrong way. This guy above's climbing at 6 knots, so just need to get a little higher and I can get into it. Wow, I managed to get out of that hole finally with a slow climb. It turned to 4 knots, 4-5 knots. And now I've got enough height to jump over to this main ridge here, and then we'll be running up it. Having a blast. This is working well now. Alright, wind's off my left wingtip here, so I'm just going to fly along this ridge line. Oh, I just lost a lot of feet. I think we're about to gain it again though. Wind's picked up. So what we want to do here is climb up here if we can, then jump over to this next mountain range on our right there, on the other side of the lake. Oh, come on. It should be in the ridge lift. I don't understand why there's so much sink around. Down to 6,000 again. What I want to do is get up to 7 or 8. And something like this. Yes, there we go. Just figuring out where under the clouds to be. It's not easy. Okay, I'm coming into a nice looking spot here. We've got the wind, we've got the sun, we've got clouds. I'm expecting good things to happen. Here it comes. Oh, is that it? Come on, there could be more than that. Oh, come on. Alright, well this is going pretty well. We'll just run up here onto this these ridges on the other side. Clouds along here all look really good, so I was happy to do that. Nice little energy line along here. Up we go. Very nice. Mount Cook traffic, Lighter Golf Oscar Bar has entered the MBZ from the south 6,300 feet over Irishman Stream. YouTube, back again. I've just hit the last turn point on my way back home for final glide. Found a little bit of lift here, so just pushing me above my final glide, which is good because today there's a lot of sink around. So having a spare 500 feet plus my 500 foot buffer sounds very sensible. Flying along here and then turning right around the mountain here and then tricking straight into a solid westerly on the ground there. Well, it's been a pretty massive task. I saw some people restarted the task, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. Me, I just want to get back. It's been a tricky task. I got low once and I just got low at this last turn point as well, which was a bit of an issue, but managed to climb away from that in some sort of smooth lift. There's a glider way up to our left here. Might be a plane. Alright, hopefully I don't get too much sink behind this hill. I had a terrible run trekking north there onto it. It didn't help it at all. Of course there'll be sink around the back of it as well as sink on the tops of it, knowing my luck. Remember Oscar Papa 3 miles. Copy, 15, gusting 20.
Allow a flight of golf really early and downwind right hand 27.